have to bring it to is, and how we're taught in yoga, which is so important, it is the experience. Don't get hung up on the terminology and all these other things. That's the mind, that's the intellect, it's something very different. All you have to do is just be present. It's that now thing, being in the now. And the easiest way to do that is with the breath. We all breathe, right? You're breathing right now as you watch this. I'm breathing. So there's no excuses. We all can take a breath. Now, how you take that breath, right? Are you taking that breath consciously? Are you paying attention to the inhale? Are you paying attention to the exhale? And then the mind can go off and analyze it and dissect it and think about this and that. That's fine. Let the mind go play its games, but keep coming back to the breath. Okay? So what I'm trying to say here is, when you're developing consciousness or mindfulness, it's the totality of the experience of what is important. Every persona, every human being has their own nature and how their mind works. So some of us are going to have patterns and habits of how we relate to that, how we want to understand it, how we want to dissect it. And that's okay. That's a process. It's part of how we learn and grow. But it's something much more subtle and internal. It's again coming back to that word of oneness and that totality. That's what we're really trying to experience. It's not something in the intellect. It's something beyond that. It's the same as the word love. How do you define love to someone? All you can know is if you felt it, you understand it. And if you haven't felt it, you won't understand it, right? So it's the same kind of thing. So again, it comes back to having the courage and the faith and the trust to try something new, to move in a new direction. Take small steps, put yourself, I was in a yoga training last week and a woman said it very beautifully. She says, I'm learning as a trainer to feel comfortable in the uncomfortable, right? Because we walk around as human beings and there's fear everywhere. It's how the mind works, because in the mind you have the negative mind, the positive mind, and the neutral mind. They're all very important, but they got to work together. But the first one is the negative mind. It's designed to protect you. So it's that part of you that resists. It's a part of you that's defensive a bit and looks to protect and warn you of something, right? Now the problem with most of us as human beings, we get stuck there. Because you see, the negative mind is fastest, so it's the first thing to kick in. And if we hold on to that, then we're stuck in the negative mind. We don't move forward. We don't elevate. We don't move beyond the positive and then to the neutral mind, being able to assess beyond all of that, right? So start to observe yourself as well so that you keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.